Hey guys, let's see, where do I start? This load has been challenging at best. Uh, but, it's kind of like I alluded to in another video before that it is what it is. Every day is a new challenge, and trying to overcome these things is part of the job. So I picked up this load yesterday, and it was two 20,000-pound coils of steel, loaded suicide. So that means the holes through the coils are one side of the trailer to the other, so that means if the chains break, they could roll up through the cab or off the back. But the way that Melton has us securing everything, there's not much of a chance of that. But anyway, I knew right away pulling out yesterday from the customer that the way the trailer was pulling, it just didn't quite feel right. I mean, I'd had big coils loaded on the trailer before, but they were loaded eye to the sky, meaning the opening of the coil was pointed up and the other opening was sitting flat on the trailer. But I knew something wasn't right just by the way the trailer was pulling yesterday. And plus, they're heavy. I mean, the truck and trailer both it's pushing 80,000 pounds. Anyway, so I tried to weigh them. I got them loaded. Left closest scale was 30 miles away, but it was on the route that I was going to be headed. So I stopped there and tried to get them weighed. People that work in truck stops, bless their heart, they don't know how to weigh split axles. They just don't. I don't understand why they're not taught, but basically you got to pull your truck on the scales, you call in, you let them know that you have a split axle trailer and you need two weights. One with the whole truck, and then another one you put the two trailer axles on pads 2 and 3 of the scales, and then they weigh that. And then you get a true truck weight and you get a true trailer weight. And you also know what each axle, how much load is on each axle. Turned out they didn't know how to weigh it. They couldn't do it. All I got was a partial weight yesterday, and I couldn't even tell you if it was correct or not. So I parked, waited till this morning, got back on the scale, different person inside, got a true weight. Each axle was one axle was 20,600 pounds, and the other axle was 20,800 pounds and some change. I knew right then that I had to go back to the shipper because that's too much. On a spread axle trailer, you can only have 20,000 pounds per axle. And so I called it in. I called Melton, talked to them. They said, got to go back to the shipper. And I'm getting text while I'm talking to you. Anyway, went back. They were really nice about it. I dropped the trailer. They took it somewhere, brought it back, and they moved the load up more forward on the trailer and spread it out a little bit. Still only had to use the one tarp to cover it. But anyway, got it all locked down, got it retarped, got back down to the same scales again, and reweighed, and now, I mean, I'm 16,000 some pounds each axle on the trailer, which it was good. So I'm not overweight at all. Opie and I are sitting at this truck stop in Pioneer, Tennessee, getting ready to watch some backing. And if you've not seen any of my videos that I post, the backing videos I post on Facebook, this stuff is hilarious. These people have, I wonder, they can't have too much experience driving, because I learned how to back better than most of these guys in truck driving school at MTC there in Tulsa. Anyway, so ahead of me, after I scaled, I jumped right back out on the road, headed to South Carolina. This load's going to Columbia, South Carolina. Loaded just outside of Louisville, Kentucky, going to Columbia, South Carolina. So I knew it was mountain driving, and I hate mountain driving. The Smoky Mountains are the worst. And sure enough, took me 5 hours to go 200 miles today, up and down and around every freaking mountain over here. And I'm still not done yet. The worst part of it, the worst part of the drive is yet to come. I mean, that's tomorrow. And I've got just a little bit over half the trip to go, but fortunately my unload time is at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's right.
Messaging.
Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, so noon Central time. And I'm gonna leave out of here about 5 o'clock in the morning and give myself plenty of time to make it. I'd rather be early than late. So, excuse me. Opie's had himself a grand time today. He hates the mountains too. I'm going up and down mountains, and I look over and he's yakking. I guess I think it's the pressure that builds up in our ears. Has to do dogs the same way, and I think his way of coping with it is just to throw up. Bless his heart. Hate it for him. There's not a lot I can do about it. I don't think he wants to be anywhere but right here. He's right there looking out the window, looking for somebody to bark at. Imagine that. And of course, you guys that know Opie know that he just loves people. He's not a fan. He's not a fan of anyone. Anyway, so a lot of mountain driving up and down and around. The worst part about it, I think, is today, the big slap in the face was I noticed I was going up a mountain and I was downshifting out of 9th into 8th gear, which put me right around 35 miles an hour going up this mountain. And what comes beside me? Another melting truck. A newer truck blew right past me. So I got on the CB and I hollered at him just to tell him to have a good day and be careful. And it was a girl. I got passed by a girl. It's okay. Good for her. But I was giving this one all it had. So I made it. I'm at this truck stop now, and like I said, in Pioneer, Tennessee. It's cut out. The truck stop is cut out of the side of a mountain. So I'm gonna have to sleep tonight with my seatbelt on. Not my idea of fun. Anyway, adapt and overcome. That's what we do. I hope you guys are having a good day. Tomorrow's Friday, payday. Yay. I can't wait to make more cents per mile. That's coming. That's coming. Another month and I will be. More cents per mile than this beginner pay. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good night, good day tomorrow. And and I'll talk to you then. Bye.